This video is intended to assist you in completing the MTCS Grade Assessment, or GA as it's commonly referred to. The GA process allows you to undergo workplace assessment and work towards a higher role in your career path. The process requires you to be assessed on the competencies for a specific role over a period of typically 6 to 12 months. You may have purchased your GA yourself or have had it purchased by your employer. Either way, you will receive an email notification that the GA has been placed on your account on MTCS Online. You can access the GA by clicking on the Dashboard tab on your homepage. On accessing your GA, you will first be presented with a welcome and introduction. You should read through this and also be aware that you are required to complete your GA within 12 months of purchase. You will be invited to click the green circle to confirm acceptance of our procedures, or contact MTCS if you have any questions prior to starting your GA. The following section you will see is titled Grade Assessment Process. There are 4 steps to this process that we will now discuss. Step 1 requires you to download the competence scheme documentation for the grade at which you are working towards. Clicking on the link takes you to the competence scheme documentation, which includes a job summary for the role for which you are working towards, a summary of the entry-level specifications as found in the IMCA guidelines, performance criteria and underpinning knowledge documentation for the grade. You will also require access to a range of supporting documentation that includes assessment plans, assessment feedback forms, a competence sign-off sheet, and a witness statement. All the documentation can be downloaded and completed electronically. You may save your completed documentation in your private files area until you are ready to submit it for verification. Step 2 requires you to undertake workplace assessments. This will take place at the worksite where you will be assessed by your supervisor or manager, who will be a trained and qualified skills assessor. If you do not have access to a qualified assessor, then you may be witnessed carrying out work by a competent person who again may be your supervisor or a senior member of the team. You are required to complete all the competencies over a range of at least 3 activities. In practice, this may take between 6 and 12 months to achieve. During this time, you will be required to gather additional evidence to support the activities you carry out. This can be saved in your private files area and will form your portfolio of evidence, sometimes referred to as an e-portfolio. Step 3 requires you to submit your e-portfolio to MTCS for verification in the Building Your e-portfolio and Submission area. Your portfolio will contain all the completed competence documentation and additional evidence that supports the work activities you have carried out. It will also include completed assessment plans, feedback forms, and the competence summary sheet. Step 4 is essentially the verification that will take place once you have submitted all 6 sections of your evidence for verification by MTCS. Your GA course also includes a number of sections that provide more detailed guidance on the various steps in the grade assessment process. They include a job summary and entry-level requirements for the grade, details on assessment planning, collecting evidence, and feedback from your assessor. There are 6 upload areas within the Building Your e-portfolio and Submission area, where you can drag and drop or upload files that you have scanned. Simply click on the required section, then click on Upload Evidence tag within that section and drag or upload the file into the upload area. You can upload evidence, save, and revisit as many times as you like to amend or upload further evidence. Please note, once you have clicked on Submit for verification, then this section of your account will be locked and you will not be able to access it anymore. You are also required to acknowledge that the work submitted is your own by ticking the checkbox. For this reason, we recommend that you make sure you are happy with your evidence before pressing Submit. Once you have submitted all your evidence, you will be assigned an MTCS verifier who will feed back to you directly. You will be notified of this via email and can then access the feedback through your MTCS online account. Please be aware that your verifier will only look at your evidence once all upload areas of your GA have been submitted. You will notice that your GA has a progress bar included on the main page. Each square of the bar relates to a piece of evidence required for your GA. By hovering over the bar, you can see the status regarding this particular piece of evidence. For example, green means evidence submitted and approved. Blue means not yet submitted or submitted but not yet verified. And red means evidence has been submitted, however, further action is required. You should then check the feedback from your verifier. We hope this video has been of assistance to you. However, do get in contact with the MTCS team if you have any further questions about your GA.